Alright, what's going on everybody? Coming at you, today's video is going to be how to avoid weightlifting injuries. Alright, you know me, get right to the point, no BS. So point number one here is going to be form. Form is king when it comes to any kind of weightlifting. I just say weightlifting because I'm into bodybuilding, but you can be into powerlifting. But you know, if you're moving, if you're going to the gym, CrossFit, that's weightlifting. It still all falls under weightlifting. It's going to be form though. Number one, form. That is king. Form is king. You want to make sure every movement, every exercise you're doing, it doesn't matter which one, how much weight, you want to be using good form. Even when you're using momentum, that's fine under certain circumstances, but you still want to make sure your form is good. You can still use momentum but have good form. For the most part though, you want to be controlling the weight. That's going to prevent injury the most. Freaking beetle flying out there. But that's going to prevent injuries the most, is being controlling over the weight at all times. So if you got any, if you got a certain exercise you don't know the form on, comment down below. I can make a whole nother video on a form for that specific exercise. Point number two here, tip number two, is going to be posture. Not only in the gym, but out of the gym. It's a very good rule I read a long time ago. I believe it was on T-Nation, called the 24-to-1 rule, which means, well, I guess technically be a 23-to-1 rule, which means, and obviously you're sleeping, but just get the point of the rule. It was called 23-to-1 rule. You're only in the gym 1 hour out of 23 hours a day, right? So you can go into the gym, have perfect form while you lift, that's all great, but then if you come home or something, you're on the computer like this 6 hours a day, 5 hours a day, or you're going working on the computer like that 5, 6 hours a day, or you know, if you're working, you're always sitting up on your shoulder like this. That was one thing Greg Plitt said. He actually was getting like calcification of the joint. He could barely even lift his shoulder and stuff. It was because when he was editing videos, he would always lean all his weight on one shoulder. So, and he used the analogy like, basically what's gonna win, one elephant or a million ants? The little ants, meaning the little things you do over time build up. So if you got some bad habit, some bad posture, standing posture, you know, posture is 24/7, you know what I'm saying? There's not a time posture. You can even have bad sleeping posture. So posture is a huge component, you know, sitting, sleeping, sitting, just 24/7, everything you do, you need to be conscious of your posture. It's going to make you feel better too if you have more open chest, you know what I'm saying, relaxed shoulders, straight spine, you know what I'm saying. And this is a problem I see a lot of people with. Your necks like this. Your neck needs to be kind of tucked in more so. And there's a bunch of exercises you can do to help that. You know, some neck crunches up against the wall. That's really going to stretch out your back here. That comes from holding your head down. I do that when I paint and draw and things like that, because just the way I draw like that. But you can do, you need to be doing neck crunches and stretching the back of your neck. So that's tip number two, is going to be your posture. That's so crucial, not only in the gym but out of the gym. And the posture pretty much could be form in the gym, is another way of saying it. Okay, so now tip number three is going to be your recovery. So to avoid injuries weightlifting, you can't just look at in the gym. You need to look at out of the gym again, just like the posture is out of the gym. You need to look at your rest and nutrition. If you're not recovering in between workouts, again, the elephant ant analogy, you're slowly going to be under recovering. You can call it overtraining, but it's either overtraining, but really you're just not recovering, so it's under recovering. So you're constantly going to be under recovering a little bit over time until it builds up so much and snap your body. Then you're going to start having, you know, damn tendonitis and stuff. It all manifests in different ways for different people. I know kind of like when I'm overtraining, it's not, the same thing happened to me. I just kept doing way too much volume, you know what I'm saying, training way too frequent, and eventually I got tendonitis like crazy in my my bicep tendon up here in my shoulders, and it just was killing me. And they were, you know, hurt a little bit here and there, but I kept going to the gym. You know, it was a very faint. You got to really learn how to listen to your body, but they were very faint. I just kept going. and eventually it got so bad I had to stop, you know, take months off, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're just backtracking. So form, or we can call it posture in the gym, then not your form or posture the rest 23 hours of the day, and then your rest and nutrition. Because if you're not recovering, you're going in there, you're gonna eventually get some kind of injury. And for me, like I said, it was tendonitis. I even have gotten tendonitis in my forearm muscles. That's just how it manifests in myself when I'm overtraining. Because the time that I did get the tendonitis, I was consistently getting stronger, like, you know what I'm saying, every week, consistently lift more weight. So like I said, some people, that's a way to show it. You constantly get weaker. There's different ways. That's a whole other rabbit hole. I don't want to get all the way into that. The whole point of the video, you know, is the tips to avoid weightlifting injury. So I hope that helped. Follow those rules and you should be golden. Now some things, you know, just happen here and there. A lot of people live their whole lives and then, you know, you get hurt doing other things. Like I freaking fell off my longboard and cut myself accidentally with an X-Acto knife just the other day. Broke my leg playing football. I mean, that's sports related, but you know, a lot of stuff just happens outside of the gym too. But if you're smart with everything you do, you're conscious of where your body is in space, your good posture, good form, you'll be good. So I'm telling you, use these tips and hopefully we'll have a long, healthy lifting career, whatever lifting you're doing. So it's all about health and longevity. You want to be lifting your whole life because you enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, you love it. So why would you not want to do it your whole life? Anyway, not going to drag the video on too much more. Hopefully those tips help. Please like the video, helps me grow. Really trying to grow the channel here, putting out videos about pretty much every day. Please share the video as well, gets this knowledge out to as many people as possible. That's what I'm trying to do, is share as much knowledge as I possibly can. And please go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm constantly pumping out videos. I do vlogs, I do a bunch of other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you know, recently I've been kind of putting out a bunch of tips and helpful stuff throughout the week and vlogging once a week. But sometimes I get to where I'll vlog every day, every other day, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. It kind of depends what I feel like. I have a lot of video ideas down now, so I'm, you know, I'm trying to get these out as much as possible. Let's see, like, comment, share, subscribe. I already told y'all to comment down below if y'all need any kind of questions, or if I helped you, let me know. It freaking makes my day when somebody says thank you for just inspiring me, or thank you, I needed to hear this motivational thing you said in this video, you know, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do this. Or if I told you something that you weren't conscious of, you know, comment down below. It really makes my day. You know, I can help somebody be a better in themselves. That's what it's all about, trying to be the best you can possibly be. Anyway, follow on the journey now if you would. That'd be sweet. Really appreciate it. See y'all in the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy. Wait, hold on. Go make y'all some gains. See y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.